how many Macks does it take to start a live stream? Apparently none, because I had to FaceTime my sister. But you know what? She came in clutch, and she figured out my audio, so I think we're in good hands. I hope and pray. I hope and pray. Please work. Apparently none, because I had to FaceTime my sister. Okay, we're in business, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Alright. Well, I apologize for the technical inconveniences, but here we are in my new room. I got my monitors set up. I'm in a different funky place, still getting in the groove here. And I wasn't prepared for this today. Kind of got sprung on me, if you will. As you notice, I still have to do a few things for my backdrop, but just don't mind that right now. There's more important things at hand. Today, there is something big going on, and I needed to address it. I needed to address it live to see all of your lovely reactions. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to share this with a friend, a family member, a loved one. Show your dying grandma. Just kidding. I hope your grandma's not dying. Today, I have big news, and maybe you're living under a rock and don't know what's going on. Well, I'm about to tell you. It's very, very exciting stuff. You won't want to go anywhere. Hang on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen, because today we are going to be talking about the new Inside Out 2 Halloween costumes. Now, here's the thing. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I work at the theater, okay? And explain to me how Anxiety's costume looks like this. I mean, this is ridiculous. There's not even a mask. There's no face. This is ridiculous, frankly. I think Spirit should contact the manufacturer and get a different Anxiety costume, because I really think they need to up their game on that. Okay, is the bid over? All right, is everyone gone that wanted to leave? Let's hope so. Today, we are actually entering the Carnevil, Spirit Halloween's new, for 2024, theme. Now, if you remember, I believe it was Mike was the guy that did all the themes at Spirit for years, since I was a little infant baby in my mama's womb, bouncing around, cutting up jack-o'-lanterns in there and stuff. But he's no longer with us. He's not dead. He's fine. But there's a new guy in charge, and his name doesn't come to the top of my head. I want to say it was Andrew, if I'm not mistaken. He was a super lovely guy. Talked to him at Flagship, and he was in charge of the theme last year. Now, I still love Zombie Wasteland. I still love a lot of the classic themes, but I have to say, last year's theme, boom, freaking slapped. And I really think that there's a lot of potential for this theme to be incredible. Now, I know, I'm not the Carnival guy, per se, but I think the theme can be done well. And by the looks of it, I don't know if this is the actual theme here, or if this is just for funsies, but this looks promising. This looks promising. Also, I have a little conspiracy theory. And my conspiracy theory is, hear me out now, there's a particular prop in here that looks like it would very well have suited my haunt, Cotton County Crematorium, from a few years back. Lowe's now has nautical stuff, and my friend Jaden, over at Jaden's Videos, who does Fearville along with me, did a very similar carnival last year. Coincidence? Yeah, probably. But it's nice to think that maybe we're a little more important. I don't think so. But you know what? If in some way I have influenced the Halloween world at large, then I humbly am thankful, because that's kind of my whole job here, right? Okay, enough chit-chat. Let's jump into the Carnevil. There is a video. Yeah, let's watch it. Hopefully the audio sounds okay on your end.
My friends are going to show you a scary good time. You caught my eye. Step right up.
get to that.
Attention all kiddos! I found a lost parent.
This ring. I did. Strange that you and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
Okay. That said, there's a lot to go over. And I'm super hyped. Promising looking little teaser. There have been mixed opinions so far this morning. A lot of this stuff dropped early in the morning. If you're one of those people that does the little thing with the numbers and such, I just kind of sit back and let her rip, you know? But it looks like we got a lot of cool stuff to talk about. Some things that we weren't even prepared for, so that's really cool. Again, world-famous entertainers, main attractions, oddities and curiosities, and the blasts from the pasts. I'm gonna scroll up here. Interestingly enough, though, there was at least one prop that's not included here. There probably are more that I'm just not paying attention to, but there was a little girl. Where is she? There was a little girl who, like, was carving her face or something. She had, like, a jack-o'-lantern face. Where is it? Where are you, little bugger? Yeah, right there. You see that? See her? I don't see her down there, but she is very creepy. Jeez Louise. She's awesome. I absolutely love her. I don't know if she has a name yet. But I'm not the probably first to point this girl out, but she's very creepy and extremely grotesque for Spirit, because we were going in kind of that kiddie direction, and now we're looping back a little bit, and I respect that immensely. So she's really cool. Don't have a name for her yet, but she's on my radar. I quite like her. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, a little edge, a little bite. Okay, but now let's get into the stuff. I guess the easiest way to go about all this is, you know what? Let's go down. I'm already messing it up. Let's go down and look at the blasts from the past, because we've seen these before, and I just kind of want to go over them again. You know, I don't think there's much new to say about Cerberus, Banshee, and the Towering Clown, but here are the updated pictures of Cerberus. Some of these pictures are not very flattering to the prop, because it's a very front-facing guy. Is it the same video? Oh, then what's the point? I thought they were updating the videos and stuff, but these are all literally the same. It's just Cerberus, Twitching Banshee, and Creepy Towering Clown. Okay. Well, at least we know. Is that an updated picture of Banshee? I can't tell. But you know what? It's nice to have these guys back, I suppose. I mean, I said in my other video, was anyone really begging for these? I don't know. But here they are anyway. Yeah. Creepy Towering Clown. Makes sense, you know, for the theme. Okay, those are the old ones. Not super exciting. Now we will talk about the new ones, and I'm going to start, again, I'm going out of order here. I'm going to start with Art the Clown, simply because I probably should have talked about him already. He already has been out for like a week or so, and he's quite cool. Now, I mentioned in my other video that I'm not super savvy with the Terrifier stuff. You can check out my buddy GM Haunts. He's a diehard when it comes to that franchise. But, you know, I've seen enough to know Art the Clown. I mean, you kind of can't avoid him in the horror world now. This prop is really good. And I actually like it more than the Party City one. I think Party City's is good, but I think this one is just a tad better. And I think Party City and Lowe's and Home Depot and that competition, that, you know, getting stuff out quicker to the consumer, aka us, I think is the reason why we're getting this bomb on June 20th and not like July 10th. It's my guess. Anyway, there's Art the Clowns, but oddly enough, there's a bloody version picture. I don't know if that's an alternate costume it comes with. It just says bloodstains are DIY. Okay. It's kind of funny, but alright. Here's the video of Art the Clown. Very simple animatronic. But that audio is very creepy. I like the horn, and the wave animation is very nice. I also think, you know, Party Cities had a good sculpt. I think this sculpt is very good, too. And I believe he's $200, so you really can't argue with that. Comes with the little sunglasses. I am all for it. 6.2 foot Art the Clown from Terrifier. I mean, we've all seen it at this point. That's what he does. That's who he is. And it's exciting that Art the Clown is coming to stores. It's cool to me as a major movie guy that a film that is not some big Hollywood studio movie, and no, like, huge jabs at some of those, because, like, I love Halloween and I love Scream and stuff like that, which we'll get to in just a second. But it's nice that, like, a more independent movie is getting all of this love. That's very nice and very special. It warms my little heart. Okay, let's jump in with Ghostface. I've been wanting a new Ghostface for a while, kids. We've deserved better than some of the Ghostface stuff we've been getting, and I think we are getting a step in the right direction. Here's the Ghostface. Looks like he comes with 2 different masks and 2 different weapons. He comes with this aged mask, which, if you remember, is from Scream 6. Scream 6. And it also comes with a bloody mask, just kind of the standard white, but with some blood on it, and I quite like that look. I think it maybe should have come with 2 others. I think it should have come with the traditional white mask, just the clean. I suppose you could just put it on him. And it should have also come with the green stab mask, because I feel like that would have been fun, but that hasn't really happened yet in any of the movies, so I get why. Looks good, 6.2 feet, and features Roger Jackson's voice. Is the video available? Oh, and you can switch out between the knife and the machete. No video? Oh, that's a bummer. I know it's on YouTube. Okay, hang on just a second. I am going to find this video real quick. I promise. While I have you for a second, there is a video. 1 second. I'm pretty sure there is. Maybe, not. Oh, there is. There is. And credit for this video is going to go to Haunt Fiend. So check out Haunt Fiend.
You teach a class about slashers, and you still walked into a dark alley. Alone.
And that's audio from Scream
You
6.
and I have never spoken on the phone. This is long overdue.
That's very exciting. That is very exciting. In my opinion, I want the Ghostface, obviously. I think what I would do is I would do bloody white mask with the knife, because that is the most iconic look of Ghostface, I suppose. I know he uses a machete, but it must be in Scream 4 or one of the new ones, because it's definitely not prominent in the older films. Yeah. So that, anyway, I agree with some people in the chat. I'm checking the chat, so I promise I'm not ignoring you folks. It does appear that the neck movement is odd. I don't know what this fully is. I thought Michael, which you'll see in a second, has a neck tilt. He doesn't, sadly. I think he has a turn, if I'm not mistaken. But the Ghostface, I'm overall satisfied with. It's much better than that peekaboo crap. He's got a good stature. I like that. I think... And what I really like, too, one thing I can praise over the Gemmy one is it doesn't have stupid light-up eyes. So there's that. You can take a look at the masks. It's just nice to have more Ghostface love, you know? Scream's awesome. I love that it comes with Roger L. Jackson's voice. Very cool. That's all I'm going to say about Ghostface. I don't need to linger because we have a lot of stuff to get through. And Ghostface is just one of many that I'm super excited about. I don't know what his price is. Does anyone have a price on Ghostface? I might be asking prices quite a bit here, so keep that in mind. I'm going to guess we're in the $250 range, is my guess. Just judging by... yeah, it seems like their Spirit is getting more competitive with some of these other companies stepping up to the game and offering more affordable pricing. $280? Okay, it's a little... much, but okay. $280, alright. And yes, he does do a head tilt in the movie, but usually it's like a side and then he lurches. It seems like he kind of moves like this. It's a little funny looking on the prop. It's a little much, but fine. Okay. Up next, everybody's favorite is Emily. Emily, aka our lovely corpse bride. Now, I know there's a few memes going around of me saying that I liked Emily and all this stuff, and I did, and I stand by it because she's just a pretty looking character. You know, if all these people can thirst over their anime girls, I can have Emily. All right? Okay, we got that out of the way. You got your little giggles out. Fine. That said, I think the prop is actually pretty darn good looking, you know, and I'm not just saying that because it's me. I'm saying that because I was a little nervous that that these guys were going to be weird because the proportions and animation is different, and I didn't know how that was going to pay off. I thought they did a great job translating both Emily and Victor into these props. I don't know if there are videos of these floating around. I don't think I've stumbled across them. You can see little glimpses of them in the video. But they look cool. $300 is... yeah, that's steep. That's very steep. Here's the thing. Despite all my joking, is Emily something I'm going to get? I don't think so. It's possible, but I don't even have the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and I prefer Nightmare Before Christmas, so there's that. I think these look... is that wrong to say they look better? I don't know. Maybe there's just more to them. Like, I know Jack Skellington's such a simplistic character, but I think they both look really good. Let's see. Okay, she has her little sayings from the movie. Oh, they connect together. That's special. I like that. We haven't seen that kind of gimmick in quite some time. So that's really cool. So, I suppose some people will just buy Emily because she is the corpse bride after all. But Victor's not bad either. You know, let's open him up while we're here. I like the background they included for both of these characters, by the way. It is weird that they did Victor, though. Like, he's just Johnny Depp. He's just Guy. Which, okay. I mean, sure. Now, I do have a request, if Spirit's watching this, because I know sometimes they watch. My request is, we've seen Nightmare Before Christmas, and now we've seen Corpse Bride. Can we get some Coraline love in the chat, please? Can we see life-size Coraline and life-size Other Mother? People have been wanting it for a while. I know a handful of people that want to see it, and I'm just throwing it out there. You put Coraline in the yellow raincoat, you have Creepy Mama, done. Done deal. I'm telling you, you can have the included button eyes. Yeah, just throwing out Coraline for you. But yeah, the creepy stop-motion movies are getting love, and I'm all for it. I guess if you really want to keep going, we could say Frankenweenie. I don't think... people have been asking for it, but hey, you know, if people really want to see it, you know, then maybe we can talk, you know? James and the Giant Peach? That's getting weird. Box Trolls? Nah. You have to pick something iconic. Corpse Bride was a safe bet. Coraline is also a safe bet. Beyond that, I don't know. Yeah, Monster House, I don't know what you would do. So yeah. Alright, and finally, in terms of the licensed ones, maybe the one I was most excited for, well, Ghostface and Michael, obviously. Michael Myers. Michael frickin' Myers. He always comes back. He is the king of Halloween. He's the champ. He's the reigning slasher champ, along with, you know, Freddy and Jason, Ghostface, Chucky. Everybody loves Michael Myers. Let's take a look at his stock pictures. There is a video of him floating around as well. Let me see if I can pull it up, but there is Michael Myers. Now, it's interesting because he has the blood streaming down his face, and it looks like he looks like Michael from he's a weird hybrid. I'm assuming this is licensed from Halloween 2 because of the blood tears, but his face kind of looks like a Halloween H2O mask. So yeah, let me find the video, and I will get back to you. Let me pull it up. Michael Myers. Nope, that's the old one. Blah, blah, blah. Is this it? This is it, I think. Oh, yeah. Alright, here we go. Let me switch over to this. Let me make it full screen, buddy. Now, one thing, if you haven't seen this video yet, you're gonna go a little crazy over. There's no Halloween theme. It is another Roomba mix. Roomba. It's another, what did I say? iPhone mix. And ringtone. Yeah, Michael. But other than that, well, I'll let the prop speaker itself. You know what? I need to look at that one more time. Okay. Let me soak this in for a second. Well, obviously you can tell they had the hairnet on it. The music isn't that bad. It's not as bad as... The stance is nice. The coveralls are fine. I like the movement. You know what? I'm cool with this Michael. I don't think we're back to the original Jemmy Michaels. And by that I really mean the Halloween, the classic one, not the Rob Zombie. But yeah, we're not quite back at that level yet, but I still think this is an improvement over the previous few that we've gotten. So yeah, it's weird. I don't know why they can't do the Halloween theme. That's very dumb to me, but whatever. I don't get it. If you're gonna do Michael Myers, use his frickin' theme song, okay? It's not that hard. It's really not. I know you have to pay a licensing fee, I'm sure, but the props already cost so much already. I might as well pay $20 more to get the theme song that I want. Alright, enough of Mack's soapbox. We have to keep moving. Ringmaster is up next. Now, these are the Carnevil ones. Now, I don't know. I don't think there are videos of these, so we're just going to kind of look at the pictures. He has some sayings. You could see him very prominently in the videos Spirit put out. He is 7 feet tall. He is a big boy. And it looks like he looks up or something. I don't know. He is a massive-looking guy. I actually really like him. I love when they can do the circus stuff, and it doesn't have to just be clown after clown after clown after clown. So this is a very welcomed addition. And the face looks good. The hat, the outfit looks very nice. Yeah, I can get down to clown with a not clown. Okay? I'm cool with Ringmaster. Okay? Yeah, bro is massive. Bro is massive. Okay, Nibbles the Clown is up next. Now, this one is exciting, not necessarily because it's a clown, but because of is there the information about it? Okay, well, yes, here it is. Here it is. I've heard about this. 6 foot tall Nibbles the Clown is equipped with motion tracking sensor technology that allows him to spot and follow anyone in his field of view. Imagine that! How cool is that? So this prop, which looks really good, by the way, looks like a gesture type of character with a lollipop. There he is. Look at that. He's got a pretty good head sculpt. Looks like a SVI, but just a good one. Clown. He actually will track people as they walk by him. How awesome is that? I love the continuing rise in technology with these. Nibbles is very cool. Do we have a price on Nibbles? I'm going to guess because of that advancement, he's going to probably be at least 300 is my guess. I could be wrong, though, but there's no official price on the site. So yeah, but he's at least probably 300. Pretty sure he's only 200? That would be wild. Maybe he's just static and then his head moves. I don't know. Whatever the case is, he's got some phrases. He plays Carnevil music. Looks cool. Looks cool. I'm actually fine with that clown. 300? Okay, so I was right. I was right. He's 300. Okay. All right, let's move on to Bobby Strings. Maybe my favorite of these Carnevil ones. It's a puppet, and I love puppets. Technically, it's a marionette. Let's get specific here, folks. He's a marionette, and the interesting thing is this very weird apparatus stand that he comes with, because obviously. But I wonder if you could hang him from the ceiling. Is that an option? Like, you could screw it into, like, the ceiling and have him dangling above people? That would be really special. I would love to see a video on this guy. But the initial look is pretty promising. Very creepy. And we're going back to that big toy thing. So Monty was last year. This year, well, was Monty last year? No, Monty was the year before. I'm sorry. But and he was there last year, I should say. And now we have Bobby Strings. So we're getting some big toys. We're getting these kind of whimsical creatures and characters. Quite nice. Quite nice. 7 foot tall. Are probably around $300. And you know what? For that big of a character, that's understandable. I really love the originality of Bobby Strings. I think that is a very fun animatronic. Looking forward to him. Barnaby the Bear. This one I was very interested about. And look, it seems like I was right. He's standing on a ball. That's very fun. A circus bear. Barnaby, and oh, these pictures are actually quite good. I actually like that. Honestly, I wish we would just kind of get a killer bear from Spirit. Is that too much to ask for? But there's Barnaby. He is 6 foot tall, but remember the ball's included, so I think he's going to be a bit shorter in real life. A bit shorter in person, at least his stature. Overall, he's still going to be 6 foot tall. But he's very cool. He has glowing red eyes, which, you know, it is what it is. And he's got this cute little tuxedo, even though he's trying to maul ya. Makes growling and roaring noises. Cool. Side-to-side movement, so he's probably going to do a little bit of that. I almost wish the arms did something, too. Like, he's trying to balance like this. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we're getting a lot of Freddy. Can we get another Freddy Fazbear in the chat? That's exciting, though. I like Barnaby. So far, you know, I've always complained about circus stuff. But they're doing stuff original. And we're going to end on another original character. Although... One second. Although... Sorry, I just had to brace myself for what I'm about to say. I'm not as crazy about it, okay? I'm going to get in hot water because I know a lot of people love this thing. A lot of people have ordered this thing already. And it's not a bad prop. But, what I love about clowns is that they're subtly creepy. This is a monster clown, and those are less subtle and therefore less creepy to me. Although, this is still a fun prop. And it still has an original gimmick, and I like gimmicks. So you got me there, Spirit. Cotton Candy Dan. He is available now, if you'd like to order Dan. He is technically 2 characters, because there's a little guy in the cotton candy. He's very expensive. He's going for $3.29. Bit too much, in my opinion. But let's take a look at his video.
Yum, yum, yum! Sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it's not.
Oh, sorry, the video buffered.
Sometimes it's not.
Okay, well, the thing pops out.
It'll do more than rot your teeth out.
So there is Cotton Candy Dan. Seems to be a fan favorite this year, and I'm not really surprised. People love... the monster clowns, I just personally don't really. Falls into the Crouchy category for me. And Crouchy's a cool clown too, it's just not my bag. But Cotton Candy Dan, I think, is a fun idea. I like the inclusion of the cotton candy bucket. I think the guy screaming is a little goofy. I think the sculpt on Dan himself is actually very well done. If I can... Nope, won't let me drag it. Okay. Well, the sculpt's really good. You can see it's almost skeletal in nature. And I do just think the main thing is it's overpriced. It's very steep. I think $250 is reasonable. The mouth just moves and the guy pops out of the thing. But, you know, I think a lot of clown fans are going to eat this guy up, pun intended. But that's Cotton Candy Dan. Excited to see him in person. Also, he is 6.2 feet, so he's a rather tall clown. That is exciting as well. Okay, let's keep rolling. We are going into now Oddities and Curiosities, which is our last section of props. And it's promising. But we have to start with there are also a few stinkers in here. Or just ones that are kind of like this one, for instance, which I want to like more. Because this is a ghoul/zombie from a graveyard. Which, you know, in theory, I love. I love zombies. This one's also available right now. Let's play the video. Why do the videos keep buffering? Sorry. I love the location they filmed these at, by the way. So it's 3 foot, obviously, because it looks like he's coming out of the ground, or is he mourning, or I can't fully tell what's going on behind there. I'm guessing he's popping out of the ground. You know, for an outdoor character, I think he's fine. You know, I don't really hate it. You know, for 180, I think it's reasonable. It's mostly a twitching corpse reskin shorter version. I don't like the green eyes. I'd probably just prefer it to look corpsey. I'd like to see this one in person, you know? I think this one in person would be nice to get a look at. I'm a little mixed on my opinions of it. It is a generic zombie, but I also... When has that stopped me before, you know? When has a generic zombie stopped me before? So that is the Graveyard Ghoul. Yeah, he's a very kind of throwback character, if you will, as is this next one, the 6-foot Night Terror. Now, when we were speculating what the Night Terror is, I didn't really have an idea, because Night Terror is like the most basic name. And you know what? This is a kind of basic prop. Although, for a 6-foot, full-sized monster, for $100, you could do worse. You could definitely do worse. This guy's also available. It kind of looks like one of those hanging guys you'd find at Target for like $60 on a pole. That's the vibe I'm getting. But let's watch the video. You know, actually that animation is kind of fun. Okay, so here's the thing. I should, in all honesty, I should hate this a lot more than I actually do. I think the price is fine, mostly. I don't feel like this fits Spirit, but at the same time, this is a good, like, starter prop. Like, if you're a younger haunter needing to get into this kind of hobby, this is a great starter prop. This is also a good prop for families, something you could have on your front porch for Halloween. This is a cuter, while still being somewhat sinister, monster. I don't really know what it is. He's a Halloween guy. He's a jack-o'-lantern something. I don't know. There's nothing too... It's very goofy. I don't know. I feel like I should hate it more than I do. I agree. I don't get what it's trying to be. But, you know, like, if this was like $200, then I'd maybe be a little more hateful. But with a coupon, you get it for $80. It's, you know, it's whatever. Like, this would be like hating on one of those hanging things from Target. Like, I don't want to waste my energy. Okay. Alright, now hype mode is switched on for Mack. You know, like, all so far, I've been excited about some of this stuff. This right here is where it's at. Wanda Webworth. When I heard the name, I thought this was going to be some kind of stupid, sexy witch. Oh boy, I'm so glad I was wrong. This is a hissing, spooky noise playing, 6-foot, giant, spider bug, bipedal monster. And it is so great. I'm so happy about this. You have no idea how excited I am. Now, I believe my friend Josh said that this looks like a Rick and Morty side character. I think it kind of looks like one of the weird characters you'd see in Star Wars, like in the background. But at any rate, if you know me, then you know I am a massive fan of bugs. I've always been a big fan of bugs. I think bugs are really interesting animals. I think they're very creepy. I think they're very cool. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I save cockroaches because I don't want to kill bugs. I actually, like, honestly, if you kill a cockroach or a bug, I'm not going to care. I'm not, like, going to cry about it. But at any rate, I think bugs are neat, and I like them. And I think they're great for Halloween. And we never see enough of them. And this is what I wanted. Now, does anyone know the price on this? I'm going to guess it's probably in the 200s, maybe 250. But this is incredible. I think the look of it is so weird. Like, the tendrils and the weird lankiness is off-putting. Like, if I saw this in the dark, it would disturb me. And that's exactly what it's supposed to do. Oh, it's 310? Oh, 270. 270. Okay, you know what? I'm going to get it. I'll get it. Because this is what I want. This is a highlight of the year for me. Yeah, this is really cool. It's a sci-fi creature. Duh. Okay, enough about Wanda. Let's keep going to the Cremator. This is the one I was talking about when I said they made a Cotton County crematorium prop, because this is exactly what I did. Well, I had the Grim Reaper with no face, and he was hovering, and I had, like, orange flame stuff. Am I saying that they used my idea? I don't know, but if they did, then more power to you, Spirit, I suppose. This is the Cremator. You know, I have one gripe, and I don't know if that's supposed to be him holding his own head, but I really, really wish that he was holding an ash urn. I don't know why it's not holding an ash urn. That would be the one thing I would change.
Cross the threshold where the dead walk free. Enter,
The videos keep glitching.
and in the darkness you will find me.
Okay, so this is a static prop. It makes laughing and flame crackling noises. You know, I when I first was looking at the picture, I'm like, I like the idea, but I don't know how I love the execution. I'm actually fine with this. I think this is very spooky. This is a very simple prop. I think 200's a little much because it doesn't do anything. I think like 120 to 150 would have been a bit more reasonable. The voice is kind of dumb. I don't like that he has the headless jack. Yeah, the design is cool. I like the colors. I wish the skull wasn't there. If this was an ash urn and it just stood and made like bell tolling, like dong noises, or like chains, or like or something, they can't help themselves. It has to say some stupid crap. Sorry, Spirit, no offense. But it always, at the end of the day, it always has to say, like, you will not survive. I'm already walking by. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. You know? Kiss. Make it straightforward. I think it's very creepy. Yeah, at least Wanda doesn't speak. If Wanda spoke, I'd be so sad. I'm a spider. They mixed my DNA. Oh, shut up. That's the problem I have with all the Mack stuff. Like, just stop talking, okay? I'm not here to watch a movie. Anyway, Cremator is cool. Is it great? It's cool. I'll leave it at that, and I'll see it in person for myself. Had it come out when I did my crematorium, I probably would have ordered it by now, but those days have passed, unfortunately. Okay, a prop after my own heart, or really a prop after my name, really. This is the 7.9 foot Mack Straw. Hey, Mac, how you doing, buddy? Oh, went down the wrong tube. Mack Straw's trying to kill me. Mack Straw has a really cool look. Very classic scarecrow. Sorry, went down the wrong tube there. Only $179. Available now. And almost 8 feet tall. You'll notice they did a similar gimmick to the Home Depot Witch and the Home Depot Reaper, where he's actually floating. But that's cool. Let's watch the video of Mr. Mack. So they went for definitely a more subtle approach with Mr. Mack Straw. The one weird thing, though, is, like, it's not really a legitimate scarecrow because it's not, like, perched on anything. He's like a scarecrow reaper? Very weird. But I like it. I think it's different. Am I liking it maybe just because it's got my name attached to it? I don't know. But I think it's a fine prop. I like the aesthetic of it a lot. It's very Halloween-y, which is good. Yeah, overall, I enjoy it. Am I gonna get it? I don't know. I really wanted a classic Scarecrow, like, perched up, you know, just something very subtle. Honestly, just a static Scarecrow would be fine. I mean, really, I could make one in full transparency, but one that maybe popped off the thing would be so sick. Or one like its head fell off, or I don't know. But, you know, for what it's worth, I think Mack Straw is just fine with me. And he's out narrated, so that's nice. Okay. Now we're getting dumb. This one sounded kind of dumb in the description, and it looks pretty dumb. In the video, it looks like it pops up or something. It shoots up to 4.8 feet. It shoots up to her full height of not even 5 feet. Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, okay. Here's what I will say, and maybe I'm just a sucker. I do like that face. I do like that face. The face is creepy, and maybe it's just because I like Slender Man and that kind of stuff. There's a vid on YouTube of her? Okay, well, you know we gotta look it up. Also, while I'm looking up this video, I will say there was also a witch, a Mr. Dark reskinned witch, that is not available yet to see. So keep that at the back of your mind as well. Dark Princess official video. Okay, there's a video. Hang on. Let me get back to you now. Alright, I mean, the jump scare is fine. Jump scare's fine. You know, the look is a little dumb. Is it trying to be like a fairy or something? Is that the vibe? Is this like some kind of fae folklore creature? I never read the descriptions. Oh, Lucifer. Oh, is she like a demon? Okay. Well, you can read the lore for yourself. Dark Princess. I don't know. There's elements here that I enjoy, and then there's parts of it I think are very dumb. So, yeah. Oh, you're right. It's kind of like a Dagger Mike situation. Okay. Alright. Well, let's keep going to the 3.5-foot demonic Gatekeeper. This one, admittedly, also looks dumb. But there is a video, and this one is available now. Again, it kind of looks like it's from Target. Let's see the video. Oh, it's mouth moves. All right.
This is the point of no return. Your cries and screams are futile.
I like the fog popping out of his chest. I mean, it's $200. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of generic. It's kind of sad. Like, I love Reapers and skeletons and stuff, but I know it's an easy thing to do. It's just constantly getting made, and just at this point, it's like, unless it really wows me, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Demonic Gatekeeper. I don't have a ton to say about it. But luckily, we're ending on maybe the highest note of all. Well, for me, I'm biased, admittedly, so take this with a grain of salt. But I was right! Giant Death Raymond. Giant Death Ray. It's the Mack prop, okay? It's the hauntformer prop of the year. It's an alien. It's great to say that. It's very exciting. I don't know how much this thing is. Is it $350? Jeez Louise. Man, Spirit, you're really gonna take all my money. Now, let me... Okay, first of all, the UFO in the background is sick. That's awesome. Where is that? Okay, now let's take a look at Mr. Ray. So, Giant Death Ray is a giant alien... Oh, I went too weird. Is a giant alien. Now, look at that. I absolutely love the stature. I love how thin and tall it is. It's very creepy. And it looks like he comes with a servo head and lights up inside his chest. Okay, let's see. Someone's saying there is a video on YouTube. Let's take a gander of Giant Death Ray. Let's see. Oh, nope. Do. Okay, here's a video. Oh, let me go back. Now, the video's not in the best quality, so forgive me. Oh, wrong screen. And I don't think he comes with audio. Oh, yeah. It's a very unique kind of alien. It's still like a gray, like a classic gray alien, but not. It has light pulsing through it, and its eyes are glowing. It's very weird, but that's the thing about aliens to me, is I love when they're weird, because in truth, a strange being coming to us from a different planet or time or dimension wouldn't operate like us. So to have light pulsing through it, yeah, why not? Sure. Oh, it has light coming out of its hands. I love the servo head. It's very fluid. Oh, yeah. It's just so creepy looking. It looks like... You know what it looks like to me? It looks like a Trevor Henderson monster. Like one of those weird things he would draw. And they made it as a physical prop. Which is awesome. So yeah, it's probably going to be expensive because it, one, has a servo, and two, it's 10 feet tall. But you know what? I'm hyped for it. I am very excited for it. Giant alien. I couldn't have asked for anything better myself. $330 it looks like. Okay, $330 is fine with a coupon. It'll be probably just shy of $200, or just shy of $300, excuse me. Yeah, the head looks a little skullish, but it also looks a little gray alien-ish as well with the dome top. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Oh, he does come with galactic noises, whatever that means. So, okay. Alright. So there you have it. That's everything I got so far. Now, currently, Cotton Candy Dan, Mack Straw, Cremator, Gravestone Ghoul, and Demonic Gatekeeper are all available for your purchasing pleasure. If you want the other ones, you're going to have to wait. How long? I have no idea. But Flagship opens on August 1st, so it's probably a good sign that it will be from now to then. Or maybe they'll sporadically release them, you know, on the website. Overall, just kind of looking over it, I like quite a few things, actually, more than I thought I would. Ghostface and Michael Myers are things I'll be looking out for. I like Emily and Victor and Art the Clown. I think they're all very well done. So far, the licensed ones have been solid. Very solid. All the circus ones are fun, although I think Bobby Strings is cool. And I love the motion thing, the IR or the sensor where he will track you with good old Nibbles there. Wanda is a must-have for me, as is, of course, Giant Death Ray. It's an alien. Mack Straw and the Cremator are also quite cool. And honestly, some of these other ones, like these four, are kind of dumb, but yeah, I could swing it to where if you wanted it, they're all in the cheaper bracket, and I would say, sure, go for it. And the returning ones are just, whatever. I loved Banshee when she came out, but, I've had her for a while. I sold mine, and I don't have a need to get her again. Towering Clown is kind of dumb that it looks like it's online only. I don't get why you'd bring it back and then not have it in the store. But okay. I hope that Giant Death Ray will be in the store, like as an oddity thing for the circus and not just an online exclusive. It doesn't seem like they'll do that, but you never know. Some stores have height issues. So obviously I'm nerding out a bit about the Mac props, but all in all, I think while some people are saying that like, oh, last year was definitely much better, I will withhold judgment until I see all of these and fully what they do, and see them in person. I think is very important and crucial as well. Yeah, the Banshee is a wholesale prop, so yeah. So what's next? That's the final kicker of all this, isn't it? Because as excited as I am, and I'm sure you are, that all of this is dropped in our laps today, there's a bit of sadness in the sense of there's no more excitement, really. We've seen it all now. It's all on the table. There's no little sneak peeks once a week, and you get hyped and you talk about it. Like, I used to do videos of each time they dropped. Here it is. This is it. I mean, there's a few other ones from that video that we haven't seen fully yet, but we've seen it, at least in some capacity. So what is there to say? Well, I think someone mentioned a tier list. I suppose I could jump into that when more videos get dropped. I'm excited for this season because you're having a lot of competition, and I think the competition is raising the bar for all of these companies, Lowe's, Home Depot, Party City, and Spirit namely. But I've seen a few other contenders throw their hat into the ring. Stores are already getting Halloween stuff. In fact, you may be seeing a video from yours truly sometime very soon, looking at a couple particular stores. So stay tuned for more spookiness on my channel. Will I do more videos as some of these other ones come out? Probably. We will see what happens. But all in all, let's take one more gander before we say our goodbyes. The World Famous Entertainers, very nice. The main attractions, I think a lot of people were deserving of the circus stuff after a while. It's nice to finally get that theme again. So many people love that theme. And the oddities are very cool too. I think Wanda... I'm going to guess what ones are going to be popular this year. This is my hunch. Mack Straw, Wanda, Cotton Candy Dan, Nibbles. Actually, all of these have the potential to be popular. Art, and probably Ghostface and Michael. Those are my guesses, but we'll see. Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll chill. We're almost at an hour, which is a perfect time for this stream. Stay tuned for more, because there's always some kind of weird updates through the grapevine, you know? And I want to be on top of it for you. So, I appreciate each and every one of you for clicking and watching this stream. This is maybe one of my most popular streams that I've ever done on this channel, with 300 viewers at one time. Very exciting. So yeah, that is awesome. Leave your favorites in the comments when this video stream ends. Go ahead and pop a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I try to like all the comments and read them that I can. And we're rolling. Halloween 2024 is on its way. And in some ways, it's already here. Welcome to the Carnevil, kids. And I will see you in the next video or stream or whatever it may be. Alright? Okay. Thank you guys and gals. And remember, for all things Halloween, this is hauntformer.